First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Naima Umar, founder AAIEI, International Education Institute, for having me invited as a guest and keynote speaker. I would like to say it is a grand design of nature. My speech has been started like this, you must be wondering why. I have been opted today to share my views on public speaking. There are treasures and memories in my life to express about public speaking today. Coincidentally, my career path took turn largely because of literary and public speaking skills. Basically, I am a BCom graduate. My active participations and winning the literary activities conducted during my college days are still young and unforgettable memories within me. Though vocal, self-confident, enthusiastic, and energetic I was when I was a student, yet the slight fear would encroach occasionally within me. To avoid that, I used to be poised under pressure. Fear is natural, and we all know that. Losing something is a fear, but we all know that we should never fear of failures. Any speaker who is not willing to fail is not going to be a great one. Coming back to me, I was not at all perfect, in fact. Every time attempts were made to capture the essential qualities of a speaker, I was a beginner in the principles of rhetoric and oratory skills. I'm talking about 2002, 2003 days, but the passion and purpose-driven goal to be a speaker convinced me all the times. To make the speech more interesting, simple things were put across in a creative way. The expressions of the audience would hint about performance. I would identify the audience gestures, which helped me in changing the content instantly, whenever it was required. So every effort was a new experiment to me during my college days as a participant. I merely focused on the prizes. My focus was always on performance and content. So to me, bagging prizes was not at all important. This was my little secret. Not having the prize consciousness, it would vanish the thoughts of competition and would ease me, like that was my relaxing mind techniques, I would say. The main purpose of describing about my own journey of a BCom student is here because of my literary competitions, because of my participations in many debate or any other activities. I was noticed by all. Likewise, I was recommended to take up Master of Arts in English than taking MBA or MCom by our commerce head of the department then. All this happened because of my public speaking skills as well. Of course, it was made sure by me to have an expressive voice, content, and I would have the presentability. With lots of hard work and effort, I almost bagged first prizes in all the literary competition. That's how my life got changed. So here I am today. Some may consider that public speaking does not contribute in effective communication. So they do not give more importance to it. Many parents stress on their children to pay attention on the academics and extracurricular development. Nevertheless, they do not understand how significant the expansion of effective communication and public speaking skills is for their children. Absolutely, we all know academics and extracurricular activities are important. But we, and also the parents, should not ignore the value of public speaking. Many adults and children suffer from glossophobia. So what is the meaning of glossophobia? Formerly, the term meaning the fear of public speaking is called glossophobia and is commonly found with people who have social anxiety. Some common symptoms include sweating, accelerated heart rate, trembling, shaking, dizziness, and nausea. In addition, many say that it is similar to street fright or our fright or fight response. To get rid of such fears, I would say speak up. Use the opportunities of events like what today Dr. Naima is going to start with, public speaking competition, as well as storytelling competitions or any debate. Public speaking enhances confidence. It plays a significant role of preparing child or any person and even an adult with the support to improve critical thinking, analyze a topic, form expressions, and present their views in front of the audience. By learning how to speak in public, individuals will be able to build their self-confidence. For most individuals, public speaking is one of the most predominant doubts or tough tasks. Mastering their skill in this hard task can support them in gaining the confidence they will need to face future challenges. Speaking frequently in public will make individuals relaxed around other people, including strangers. Once an individual starts expressing views in front of many people, the feeling of comfortability can open up in front of many people. Public speaking helps individuals to polish up their verbal and non-verbal communication skills. Moreover, better communication skills also help one to grab a promotion opportunities in their future when they start their career. The oral communication is considered as one of the top skills relevant to all job success. By learning the art of public speaking, individuals can boost their value and performance. So the first phase that career-minded students should follow is refining their public speaking skills. They should oblige and devote time to raise themselves as good speakers, no doubt. Speaking in competitions, gatherings, and events give us all the opportunity to grow not only as an individual, but also as a frontrunner. Many people in the world fear public speaking. They are frightened of let down and becoming a laughingstock in front of all. Nonetheless, if once they give a try to face their fear and their opinions on any topic, they'll feel much better. Let it be in any form. It can be any similar occasion. The interaction is must. Speaking in front of many people will give an individual recognition. It's a power. It's very impressive. It can change people's perspective about something. So parents, teachers, and students should give due importance to public speaking. It helps individuals to grow as a person, not only for educational purpose, but also for spiritual transformation as well. Dr. Naima, if I may take 2 minutes or 1 minute more.
Yes, sure, Tahara.
Thank you. Let me discuss about a simple trick to help you in public without showing your nose, that is for the students, especially here. There is an anatomical explanation for what happens to our voices that when we are under pressure, say speech language pathologist and University of Pittsburgh professor Jackie Gardner-Schmidt. All humans have vocal cords, also called vocal folds. They are folds of tissue which sit on top of our windpipes right behind the Adam's apple. The real reason we have vocal folds is to protect ourselves, says Gardner-Schmidt. In fact, they do the very important work of preventing us from inhaling water into our lungs whenever we drink something. But researchers have found in experimentally induced stressful situations, be it public speaking, hearing a loud startle sound, or having a cold water put on your body, that the muscles around the voice box and the muscles actually inside the voice box react. They activate, and in some cases, they close all together. Of course, no one wants to sound shaky, squeaky, or choked up when they squeak. We want our voice to reflect our strengths, not our weaknesses. So this study, it talks about high-pitched voice have been correlated with the perception of anxiety, not being competent, not being strong, and not being trustworthy. So to avoid all this, she suggests doing an easy exercise. Hold up your index finger with a few inches in front of your mouth as you exhale, steadily making a woo noise. Yes, like this. Woo. It's a little kid pretending to be a ghost for 5 to 10 seconds. Do this 5 to 10 times. This exactly the same way. essentially relaxes the vocal cords. It establishes breath and air flow and voice stability, which is the cornerstone of any strong, clear voice. So here I have to, like there are many things, but due to lack of time, I don't want to take more time. I just end my talk here. I conclude here. I would just say a smile is worth 1,000 words. Step up, go forth and conquer. This is your day. Thank you all.